Okay, good morning, all of you. Good morning, children. Let
Good
us
morning,
continue
Morning, ma'am.
ma'am.
introduction to graphs, and we are doing coordinates, how to plot points on XY plane, by drawing x-axis and y-axis, how to point out the position of a point that we are doing. Okay, now all of you take your graph book. Take your graph book, write next question. Next question. And write the second one, question number 2. This one. Draw the line passing through, draw the line passing through 2, 3 and 3, 2. Draw the line passing through, draw the line passing through 2, 3 and 3, 2. Second question. Can you see the question properly? Second question. Draw the line passing through, draw the line passing through 2, 3 and 3, 2. 2, 3 and 3, 2. Draw the line passing through 2, 3 and 3, 2. Find the coordinates of the points. Find the coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates of the points at which this line, at which, Jeff, why you are not writing the question, Jeff?
Am I writing?
At which this line meets the x-axis and y-axis. At which this line meets x-axis and y-axis. This question is there in your textbook. Exercise 15.2, you can see the question. Okay, all of you wrote the question. Draw the line passing through 2, 3 and 3, 2. Find the coordinates of the points at which this line meets x-axis and y-axis. Okay, now you draw x-axis and y-axis. Take a graph paper, then draw x-axis and y-axis. This is x, y. Use half of the graph book. Full is no need because very simple question it is. Y, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And mark the points 2, 3 first. 2, 3 means on x-axis what is the number? 2, 3 means on x-axis. What is the number when we mark 2, 3? On x-axis is which one? Rudra, for marking 2, 3 on x-axis, which number we will take on x-axis? Anandita, x-axis which
2,
number? 2. And y-axis?
3.
3. X-axis 2, y-axis 3. So this is the point 2, 3. X-axis 2, y-axis 3. So it is the point 2, 3.
Ma'am, low sound.
You can't hear Hira, Anandita, Rudra?
Yes, ma'am.
Vinayak, maybe because of your network, slow network, because others can hear. And next point is 3, 2. 3, x-axis 3, y-axis 2. This is the point 3, 2. 3, 2. Through these 2 points, draw a line. Through these 2 points, draw a line and find out where does it meets. Draw a line to meet x-axis and y-axis. A line, draw a line which meets x-axis and y-axis at 2 points. Find out which are those 2 points, this point and this point. And what are the coordinates? On x-axis, the line meets at which point?
5.
5. So this point is x-axis. What is this coordinates of this point on x-axis? What is the coordinate of this point?
0, 5.
No, x-axis it is 5. First we have to write x-axis number. So 5 comma 0 here. It is 5 comma 0. Okay?
Yes,
First
ma'am.
we need to write the point on x-axis. So it is 5 comma 0. And on y-axis it is y-axis
C
0
0,
comma
5.
0 5. It is 0 comma 5. The line passing through 2 3 and 3 2 meets
Now
x-axis
your voice is low.
and y-axis. Vinayak, it is because of your network problem, because others can hear me.
Not even silent.
Salina, okay, Salin. Others can hear. They are saying they can hear. Maybe because of your slow network. Anyway, I will try to say loudly. Okay. So the answer is on the line meets the line meets x-axis at 5 comma 0, y-axis at 0 comma 5. X-axis at 5 comma 0, y-axis at 0 comma 5. Over. First you have to draw a line through 2 3 and 3 2. Then just extend that line to meet x-axis and y-axis. Extend the line to meet x-axis at this point, y-axis at here. And the coordinates of the point is 5 0. On x-axis it is 5 0. Y-axis it is 2 comma 3. Okay. Now next question. Next, write this question. Question number 1. Draw the graphs. Draw the graphs or draw the graph of first question. Draw the graph of first one. Number of apples and cost of apples. Draw the graph of, only that much is enough. Draw the graph of this table. Draw the graph of draw the graph of number of apples 1 2 3 4 5. Cost 5 10 15 20 25. All of you wrote the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we need to draw graph for this data that which shows number of apples and cost of apples. Number of apples and cost of apples. Okay, now draw x-axis, y-axis. X-axis and y-axis first. X-axis, y-axis. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y-axis we can take 5. Suitable units you can choose 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, etc. And first point is 5. X-axis we took number of apples. So here number of apples. Number of apples here on x-axis. And on y-axis cost in rupees. Cost in rupees. Cost in rupees. First point is for one apple cost is how much? Alia, for one apple the cost is
Ma'am, 5.
5. So one apple 5 is the cost. So 1 5 is the 1 comma 5 is the first point. First point is 1 comma 5. Alia, next point will be what? Next point will be
2.10.
2 comma 10, not point, 2 comma 10. Then
3, 5, 15.
15. Then
4, 20.
then
5, 25.
25. Okay. Okay, plot these points 1 5, 2 10, 2 comma 10, 3 15, 3 comma 15, 4 20, 4 comma 20, 5 25. Plot the points and join those points. All of you completed? Hmm? Shall we move to the next question?
Yes,
Amen?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one. Next question. Write this question. Okay, here it is. Draw the graph of second question B. Draw the graph of distance traveled by a car. This one. Question B. Draw the graph of distance traveled by a car. Take down that table.
Ma'am, what is the question?
Draw the graph for the following, or draw the graph of distance. This B, question B, distance traveled by a car. Question B, time in hours, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Distance in kilometers, 40, 80, 120, 160, etc. Etc. is not 9 to 160, up to 960 distance traveled. 9 a.m. the distance traveled is 160. Okay. Draw x-axis and y-axis. X-axis what we will take? We can take on x-axis.
Time in hours.
Yes, time in hours. Very good. We will take time in hours on x-axis and y-axis distance in kilometers. Draw x-axis and y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. Time in hour on x-axis.
We want to draw on another page.
Half you can do, half. Half of the graph page you can use. Distance in kilometers. Origin O. 6. First point we can take it as 6. First point is 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. And kilometers we can choose up to 160, no? So 10, 20 we will take. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Do you have place to write up to 160 in your graph book? Like when we start with 10, 20, or otherwise we will choose 20, 40. That way we will choose. Do you have space?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So we will do 20, 20, 40 we will take. First one is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. This way we will choose y axis. Okay. First of all, we will write the coordinates. Which is the first coordinate we need to plot? First coordinate will be
640.
640. First one is 640. Then next one is
780.
780. Then next one
8 120.
8 120. Then
9 160. 160.
9 160. Okay. So first one is 640. 640. This point. 640. This is the point 6 comma 40. 780. 780. 7 comma 80. 7 comma 80. Then 8 comma 120. 8 comma 120. 9 comma 160. Draw the line joining these 4 points. Here on x-axis scale is what? On x-axis 1 unit. Here we need a king because we are not considering 1 to 5. 1 unit, 1 hour. And y-axis 1 unit is 20
20
kilometers.
kilometer.
Huh? Yes. Y-axis 1 unit is 20 kilometers. On x-axis 1 unit is 1 hour. And y-axis 1 unit is 20 kilometer. Is it over, all of you? Now you will have some questions based on this graph. First question, you can see the question. Write this question. First one, how much distance did the car cover during the period of 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m.? Write that question on the right side of the graph. How much distance did the car cover? How much distance did the car cover during the period 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m.? 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. Write both the questions. What was the time when the car has covered a distance of 100 kilometers since its start? Write both the questions. Okay, we will discuss the first. Did you all wrote the question? These two. How much distance the car traveled? Okay, this is our graph. Okay. Nikhila, read the first question. Nikhila, what was the first question, Nikhila? Read.
How much distance did the car move? 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m.
7:30 a.m. 7:30 a.m. How much distance? 7:30 a.m. to 8 o'clock, isn't it? 1 second. Is the question. How much distance did the car cover during the period 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m.? 8 a.m. What was its distance, Nikhila? 8 a.m.
120
8
kilometers.
a.m. its distance is 120 kilometer. 8 a.m. distance is 120 kilometer. And 7:30 a.m. is the point between 7 and 8. 7:30 a.m. means it is the point between 7 and 8. At this time, we need to find its distance. All of you listen to the board. 8 a.m. we know, it is given in the question. 8 a.m. it is 120. It is 120. And 7:30 is the time between 7 and 8. That middle line. So from that line, from that point, draw a line to the graph. This is 7:30. From the 7:30 point, draw a line to the graph. All of you draw that. From the point 7:30. That is the middle point between 7 and 8. Midpoint between 7 and 8. From there, draw a line to the graph. Okay. From there, again draw a line to y-axis. And where does it meet? Where does it meet?
100.
It meets at 100. So what is the distance at 7:30 a.m.? 7:30
100
a.m. it is
kilometers.
100
100 kilometers.
kilometers. Did you all understood? 8
Yes, ma'am.
a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
120 kilometer. And to get the distance traveled by the car at 7:30 a.m., what we did? We marked the point 7:30 first. 7:30 is between 7 and 8. From that point, draw a line to the graph. And where does it meet? From that point, draw a line to y-axis. It meets at 100. So 100 kilometer, the car traveled 100 kilometer during the time 7:30. Now we can come to the point question. How much distance did the car traveled between 7:30 and 8 a.m. then?
120 minus 100.
120 minus, yes. Therefore, the car traveled, so between 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. the car traveled 120 kilometer minus 100 kilometer, that is 20 kilometers. The car traveled 20 kilometers between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Now one more question. What was the time when the car has covered the distance of 100 kilometer since it starts? What was the time? You can check. 100 kilometer. This is the point. Y-axis 100 kilometer. This is the point 100 kilometer. So to get the time, what is the time then? When the car is at
7:30.
7:30.
So write that answer. When the car reaches 100 kilometer, the time is 7:30. Second question, when the car reaches 100 kilometers, the time is 7:30 a.m. The time is 7:30 a.m. Time is 7:30 a.m. Anugrah, what is the coordinates of origin? This 0. This is origin O. What is its coordinates? Anugrah.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the coordinates of origin? This point. Hmm? What is its coordinates? This point. What is the coordinates of origin? O. Hmm? Vinayak, what is this point? Meeting point of this x-axis and y-axis is meeting at this point. What is its coordinates? Vinayak? Anybody? What is its coordinates?
Ma'am, 0, 0.
0, 0, 0. Very good. All of you right. The coordinates of origin are 0, 0. Very important. Write in the right side of your graph book and highlight it using some, giving some design. Very important point. The coordinates of origin are 0, 0. The coordinates of origin are 0, 0. And origin O is usually denoted as O. O is 0, 0. Highlight that point. Whenever you go through this book, you must read the coordinates of origin is O, 0, 0. Origin O is 0, 0. Okay. So let me move to the next question. Question number C. Interest on deposits for a year. Write that. Interest on this one. Interest on deposits for an year. For a year, deposit 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and simple interest in rupees 80, 160, 240, 320, 400. Draw. Interest on deposit for a year. Interest on deposits for a year. Deposit 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Simple interest 80, 160, 240, 320, 400. Did you all wrote the question? Hmm? Next period also our period, isn't it? On board? Which board?
7.
Board 7. So
7.
here I'm stopping the class because we need to move to the next board.